Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Good evening and Roll Tribe ICC fans. Welcome back as we get set for the men's game between your ICC Indians and the homestanding Northeast Tigers. Hello, everybody. I'm Adam Gore, and thanks for joining us here as we crank up the Davis Ford pregame show. And I welcome Mr. Jim Ingram inside the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Jim, we just saw a heck of a basketball game as the Lady Indians picked up a 79-70 win over the Northeast Lady Tigers after trailing by 11-10 in that third quarter. And now we're getting ready for what should be another great matchup between the two rivals this evening.
No doubt about it. Adam, look at this crowd. Great enthusiasm, great crowd of ICC people, Northeast people, friendly rivals, but a great atmosphere tonight for this ball game. Looking forward to a very competitive ball game.
ICC fans, don't forget you can help support ICC by joining the Alumni Association or by giving through the foundation by visiting iccms.edu and searching for alumni or foundation. When we come back, we'll go inside the numbers brought to you by Bank Oklahoma and learn more about the Tigers and the Indians as the Davis Ford pregame show rolls on here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show as we're just about 6.5 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening tip between your ICC Indians and the Tigers of Northeast. Fans, don't forget when you're looking for your next vehicle or maybe you need to get some work done to your current ride, stop by and see all the fine folks at Davis Ford located at 904 West Main Street, right down the road from us here. Or not here, but right down the road from us at the DEC, or check them out at davisfordsales.com. We're going to shift gears now and go inside the numbers brought to you by Bank Oklahoma and learn more about both these teams this evening. And there's a lot of similarities. We're going to start with both teams having a 16-2 record, and both are coming off overtime games in their last outings. The Tigers dropped an 86-81 loss at Hines in overtime, while the Indians picked up an 86-78 double overtime victory over Holmes. The Tigers are averaging 88 points a game, 44 rebounds, and 22 assists. Three players are scoring in double figures. That's Tyler Bird and Caleb Parr averaging 17 points at each. Allen Hughes averaging 10 points a game, while Cam Collins and Josh Holloman are right behind Hughes with 9 points a night. Holloman is leading the team with 6 rebounds per game, while Parr and Thomas are averaging right around 5 boards a night. Hughes is the guy that gets the offense going for the Tigers as he averages just under an impressive 7 assists per game, Jim.
Very impressive. And they got a lot of depth. They're not a big team, Adam, but they play a lot of guards, a lot of quick guards, spread the ball around.
Your ICC Indians are averaging 83 points a game, 42 rebounds, and 19 assists. As you see, just right behind the Tigers in that output. Bryson Dawkins leads the team with 14.3 points per game. Marcel Bridges and A.J. Dent are both averaging over 10 points a game. Then you've got Davion Anderson and M.J. Smith chipping in just under 9 points each time they take the floor. Dent is leading the team with 7 rebounds, while Smith and Dawkins are both grabbing 6 boards a night. Anderson averages 4.7 assists per game, and the Indians are averaging just over 8 blocked shots per game as well. And we know it starts with defense, and then that turns up the offense for the Indians. They really going to have to step up defensively tonight.
No doubt about it. And we talked about this, Adam. We're very blessed this year. We go about 10 deep, and any of the 10 can score any night in double digits. Any of the 10 can double digits rebound. A lot of depth, and a lot of people can do a lot of things on the team.
Inside the Numbers was brought to you by Bank of Galona. New name, same great service that people have come to know and trust for more than 75 years in the North Mississippi area. Bank of Galona's dedication will not waver to our local communities. They have locations serving you in Oklahoma, Houston, Manatee, Bruce, and now at 495 South Gloucester there in Tupelo. Well, Jim, we're going to keep it here as we're still just about 4 minutes away from that First American National Bank opening tip. As we mentioned, both teams 16-2 on the season. ICC fans, don't forget you can show your school spirit with the First American National Bank's exclusive debit card. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get at First American National Bank there in a location near you. Now let's shift gears one more time here in the Davis Ford pregame show and take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works anticipated starting lineups for both squads. And Jim, let's go ahead and talk about Northeast.
Northeast Tigers coming tonight 16-2, I think 1-1 in the division. Is that correct?
Yes.
Starting tonight, a freshman guard, number 0, Ronnie Ellis, a freshman guard, 6'3", from New Haven, Connecticut. How about that?
A little far from home.
What a recruiting budget there. Number 2, Tyler Bird, a freshman guard, 6'3", from Memphis. Number 4, Allen Hughes, a 6'3" sophomore guard from Clinton, Mississippi. Number 5, Josh Holman, a freshman, 6'5", from Jackson, Mississippi, Jackson Academy. Rounding out the starting lineup, a sophomore, number 23, Caleb Parr, 6'3", from Columbus, Mississippi. Adam, we mentioned the tallest player starting, I think, is 6'5" for them tonight.
So that could be an advantage there for the Indians early on. Now, Jim, let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for the Indians. ICC and Coke. Now, that's a winning combination, and Coach Grant Pate hopes he has that same winning combination put together tonight here against the Tigers.
Starting tonight, Chris Minton, number 0, sophomore guard from Indianola, Mississippi. Number 1, Davion Anderson, a freshman guard, 5'11", from Tupelo, Mississippi. Number 2, Bryson Dawkins, a 6'3" sophomore from Ozark, Alabama, Carroll High School. Number 10, Marcel Bridges, a 6'6" freshman from Brandon, Mississippi. Rounding out the lineup, number 24, A.J. Dent, a 6'6" freshman from Thomasville, Georgia.
And that is your Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineup there for both squads. When we come back, we'll put the brakes on the Davis Ford pregame show and have that First American National Bank opening tip coming your way here between the 16-2 ICC Indians and the 16-2 Tigers of Northeast here on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FANB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. They've yet to reset the score from the first game. We like what we see there. Hopefully we can see it again. The Lady Indians rallied from 11 down to pick up a 79-70 win in the first game. We're moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip here between ICC and Northeast in the nightcap. We're going to take it to the floor here in a moment for PA announcer Blake Long with tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention now to the RDT quarterfinal starting lineups. First, for the Omaha Indians, starting in guard, number 11 sophomore for Indianola, number 0, Chris Minton. Also in guard, number 11 freshman for Tupelo, number 1, Davion Anderson. Also in guard, 6th grade sophomore for Ozark, Alabama, number 2, Preston Dawkins. And on board, the 6th freshman for Prairie, number 12, MJ Smith. Also on board, the 6'6" freshman from Thomasville, Georgia, number 24, AJ Pitts. Head coach of the Indians is Grant Payne, assistant, Patrick Peace and Darian Wilson.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And now let's see the starting lineup for your Northeast Tigers. Starting guard, 6'3" freshman from Haven, Connecticut, number 0, Ronnie Allen. Also in guard, 6'3" freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, number 2, Tyler Burr. And guard, 6'3" sophomore from Clinton, number 4, Allen Hughes. And on board, 6'5" freshman from Jackson, number 5, Josh Woolman. And in guard, 6'3" sophomore from Columbus City High School, number 23, Kayla Bond. Head coach of our Tigers is Corbin Wright, with assistant linebacker.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip here between ICC and Northeast. Jim, final thoughts on this one?
Should be a barn burner. Great crowd, Adam. Great atmosphere. Rival games, friendly rivals. The ladies found a way first game. I think our men might find a way this second game. I hope so.
Well, as we mentioned, both teams coming in with a 16-2 record on the season. ICC in red, Northeast in white. As we're awaiting this opening tip here, brought to you by First American National Bank. Tip is up, and it's going to be out and controlled by the Indians. Jim, we had very little time to catch our breath in between the first game now into this one.
No doubt about it, Adam. Exciting game, first game. We got behind, found a way to win. Hey, I don't want to get behind here. Let's just go coast to coast, win this game.
Nice drive inside. Dawkins is there, and the layup is good. Strong start to the game there as Dawkins went in strong, avoided some traffic, and got the layup to fall. Indians lead it 2-0. Tigers with the basketball. Into the corner they go. They want to answer with a reverse layup on the other end, and they do. Nice answer on the other side there by Tyler Bird. And both teams with points on their first possession of the night. Jim, these are two teams that can really fill it up in a hurry.
No doubt about it. Great athleticism out here on the court. We'll see. Depth might be important again tonight, Adam.
So Indians with the basketball. Again, I do apologize if the stream does get a little choppy on us tonight as the gymnasium is filled and we're having to run off Wi-Fi. Dawkins with the basketball now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Wanting to go to work. Crosses over the defender, goes inside, puts up the floater in the paint. It's short, no good, and the rebound to the Tigers. Northeast thought about running, didn't like what they have. Now they're going to slow it down. Back it back out with 18:40 to go here until halftime. Three-pointer from the corner. That one's off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, leaves it back. Shot is up, a lot of contact. Late whistle, but the correct call. And
Jim, we call.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We talked about it last week. That if the official sees the ball go in, he doesn't call the foul. But he definitely got fouled. The ball didn't go in. You got to call it.
So it'll be a chance for a pair of free throws coming up here for Tyler Bird. First free throws of the night for either team. That free throw good.
That's Dent's first foul of the ball game.
We saw free throws be a big part of the first game of the day. Northeast only scored 2 shots from the floor in the third quarter, but scored 12 points from the free throw line in the third quarter. As ICC trails it now by 2. That one nearly taken away. Now they get it back. Minton ball fakes. Now kicks it back out to Anderson. Anderson knifes his way inside. His shot is up, and they're going to call a foul. Said he got him with the body. That should have been a jump ball.
I thought it was a clean block.
Yeah, I did too.
We'll take it, though.
Yeah, if anything, it should have been a jump ball in that case, but this will send Davion Anderson to the free throw line to see if he can tie this one back up for the Indians.
That's Holman's first foul for the Tigers.
So each team with 1 foul here. First free throw on its way good from Anderson. Well, Jim, as crazy as that first game was, I feel like I kind of got to pace myself in this one because we know this one's going to be equally as exciting here. A chance to tie it up with a made free throw here from Anderson. And he does nothing but the bottom of the net on both of those free throw attempts. We're tied now at 4. 18-15 to go here in the first half. Indians in a press. Throw it right at me. Luckily somebody was there to catch it for the Tigers. Thought about the 3 now and goes into the corner. Being closely guarded by Minton. Forces him to go back out here near side on the right wing or left wing. Tries to spin inside. Puts the shot up. They're going to say it was not free by the Indians. Now goes inside and somehow got that shot to fall. Holman. They got some soft rims here as that one just hit the rim and died as it went in, and a lead back to the Tigers.
He's 6'5". He's the tallest player on their team playing right now.
Minton kicks this one into the corner to A.J. Dent. Nothing there. In trouble now, kicks it back out to Minton. Minton avoids the pressure and hits the jumper. Minton with the basket. And back and forth we go in this one. Anything you can do, I can do better. 6-6 is your score. Coming up on 17 minutes to play here in the first half. Inside they go. Jumpers up, no good. A lot of contact, no foul call.
Good defense by the Indians, Adam.
Quickly up the floor to Dawkins. Dawkins thought about, and now is going to reset the offense through Anderson. Now to the left side of the floor to Dawkins. Dawkins sees a trap. Throws away from it from Dent. Dent up top to Anderson for 3. Yes! Great ball movement there by the Indians. 5 points from Davion Anderson. Loose ball on the floor, and Anderson finds it. Tried to get the bounce pass inside wisely. Did not force that. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Indians on the baseline. Good hustle there by Davion Anderson.
Great job by Anderson. He's known for his defense. Come out here with 5 early points here in the first quarter. We got a 9-6 lead, 16:38 left in the half.
That is the largest lead of the night for the Indians at 3. Shot clock at 27 seconds as Anderson will key it in from the corner. Lobs it up top to Dent. Got to step out on him. He can hit a 3. Now Minton with the basketball. Back up top to Dawkins. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 16:30 to go. Minton, or excuse me, no, that's Dawkins, crosses over the defender and 1. Beautiful play there as Dawkins put his guy on skates, got around him, and was hit across the arm as he chanced at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way here.
And that's foul on, who's that foul on, man?
I think it was, let's see, that's got to be on 2.
Thank you.
Tyler Bird.
His first.
So Dawkins to the free throw line here. And that one, ooh, way off the mark. Unusual for Dawkins to miss one that bad.
Indians up 11-6, Adam. 16:15 left in the first half.
Tigers cross into the front court with a second to spare on that 10-second count. Drive inside, ball fake, good hesitation. Allowed the defense to kind of get out of his way as Hughes with his first points of the basketball game. 11-8 now is the score. Anderson drops it inside, layup, friendly roll. That was MJ Smith with the basket for the Indians. 13-8 now. Indians with the lead. Trap on the baseline. Tigers may have to burn a timeout here, and they're going to try to throw it to Coach Pate.
He didn't catch it, though. Let it go out of bounds.
He did not, and the turnover gives it back to the Indians. But Coach Pate is wearing a white pullover, so.
And he was open.
He was open. I got money on Coach Pate knocking down that three next time.
He just refused to catch it.
So the turnover gives the ball back to the Indians. 5 is the lead. That is the largest of the night here. Trap, good trap there. But the Indians able to throw over the top of it. Minton with the basketball. He wants the three. That one left short, no good. Pair of Indians down there for a rebound. Big time block shot. Minton puts the shot up and he's fouled. We'll see who they call that foul on. That's going to be on number 4, and that's going to be on Allen Hughes. His first foul, team third foul. Jim, the Indians doing a good job on the board so far.
No doubt about it. Got a 13-8 lead, up by 5, 15-13 left in the first half.
Minton to the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws here.
It's already got 2 points. We want him to have 4 in the next 10 seconds here. There's one.
And the first one good. Jim, do you got a pair of shoes like Minton has on? Kind of got a purple tint with
and the teal.
A lot of neon.
Teal and orange. And
I bet you wore those back in the day.
I don't have any of those.
You didn't wear those in the 80s?
No, I didn't. I wish I had some of those. Those are sharp. If I could shoot like that, I'd wear them.
Second free throw is good. And the Indians up by 6 in this one, 15-13.
15-18. Yeah, 15-13.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah, 15-13 left. 15-8 is the score.
Yeah, I apologize, sir.
I may have said it that way, not meaning it that way. So the Tigers nearly turn it over on the inbounds, able to keep it. 15 minutes to go now here in the first half. Indians up 15-8. Ball slapped away, but the Tigers able to find it. Try to put it in the corner, nothing there. Wide open. Just elects to pass it around now. Three-pointer on its way, halfway down, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and Dent will chase it down. Good hustle that time. It's a trio of Indians on the boards. Anderson tries to shake the defender. Now drops it off to Dent. Dent wants to drive inside. A lot of contact. Shots off the mark, no good. MJ with the rebound. Put back, no! Iron unkind there for MJ Smith. Tough break there for the Indians. Now Tigers with the basketball. Put it inside the paint. Looking to go inside. Lost his dribble. Going to have to do something with it in a hurry. Reverse layup is there. Tyler Bird, good as advertised. Great reverse layup. Bird now with 6 points in the contest.
Cuts it to 5, 15-10. Coming up on 14 minutes left in the first half. Indians with the ball and a 5-point lead.
Dawkins looking to go to work here against Bird. That's a top quality matchup there between two of the best players in the conference. Anderson into the corner for Minton for 3. Yes! Minton buries the 3.
Got 7 early points here, Adam.
Second three-pointer of the game here for ICC. Lead is 8. That is the largest of the night here for the Indians. Tigers with the basketball, working on the right side of the floor. Bird with the basketball. Bird, step back 3, wants the answer on the other end, can't do it. And Anderson, the smallest guy on the floor, ripping the rebound. So Dawkins will have the basketball. He's going to drop this one off to Anderson. Anderson getting the business. He's all over him, and official letting him go there. And oh,
that's got to be a foul.
That looked painful. As Bird was going for the foul and just ran over Anderson, and that is going to be his second foul.
That's big.
Yes.
Because right now he's the man showing offense for Northeast.
The ICC is sending a pair of substitutions here. This is going to be number 3. That's James Turner, and number 10, Marcel Bridges for the Indian. Substitutions that are being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. Bridges with the basketball. Works it over to Turner. Jim, we talked about Chastity Dixon in the women's game. James Turner has been a guy that's absolutely shined for the Indians over the last couple of weeks.
No doubt about it. Led us in scoring Saturday, and he got player of the game Saturday.
That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. A lot of contact on that rebound. Indians called a break that over the back wasn't called there. So they're going to say 20 seconds on the shot clock and even 13 minutes to go here. Three-pointer from the corner on the other side. Yes! Minton drills it. He's got a quick 10 in this one, and the Tigers need a timeout. 11 is the lead for the Indians. Back with more right after this with the full timeout.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back out of the timeout. Chris Minton, Jim, red hot to start the contest. A pair of three-pointers, back-to-back threes, as a matter of fact. He's got 10 points, and the Indians lead it 21-10.
Good start for Indians, playing great defense. Of course, it's a long game here, Adam. Still got 12:55 left in the first half. But the Indians starting out well with an 11-point lead.
Tigers with the basketball, trying to go coast to coast that time. Kicks it out. Swings it around. Nice ball movement. Three-pointer on the other side is up and good. Big answer out of the timeout there as C.J. Williams enters the contest. Instant offense there for Williams as he drills the three.
You're right, Adam. They needed that. Cut it to 8. 12.5 minutes left in the first half. The Indians with the ball and an 8-point lead.
Dangerous jump pass. Nice ball movement. And it turns into a baseline jumper as Bridges buries that one. And a good answer on the other end by the Indians. Lead is 10, 23-13. 12-13 to go here in the first half. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Jim Ingram. Raphael Henry up top running the camera for us. And is that going to be a charge? Yes, it is. And that's going to be the second foul on Hughes. To finish that thought, we've got Cal Brown running our social media accounts. You can follow us on Let's Go ICC to keep up with updates as well. He's also taking photos that you can find on ICCimages.com. Digital downloads available for $1. Also got Jordan Allen and Matt Mallard shooting some highlights here for us tonight. Indians with the basketball. They lead at 23-13. Their largest lead of the night has been 11. Turner with the basketball, wanting to work off a screen. Good switch there by the Tigers. Drive inside, shot is up, high arching, no. Rebound tipped out, got his own rebound. Put back is up, it's well off the mark, no good. That was McDaniels who checked into the contest during that timeout. And a break there for the Tigers. Drive inside, floater in the paint is up, no good, and we've got a late whistle and a foul. Good call there. Good call as we talked about it, Jim, and we explain this each time. People are like, okay, we get it. But that is a new style of calling fouls. Is the shot falls, doesn't really alter the shot that much. Okay, we'll let it flow. We'll let it flow just for the flow of the game. But if it doesn't, then they can have the option of calling a foul. And it was a foul.
And I like it. It doesn't slow the game down unless he needed to slow it down. Our head coach agreed, said, yeah, it was a foul. You know, there's some questions there for a minute.
Tigers are 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Indians are 4 for 4. As 23-14 now is the score in favor of the Indians. Tigers at the line is Hughes. Makes the first one, though, misses the second. So 11:30 to go here until halftime. ICC 23, Northeast 14. Minton, he's been hot. Does he stay hot? No, that one off the mark. Don't mind him shooting that shot.
I don't either. He's hit 2 in a row. He's very capable. Let him shoot.
He didn't have anybody on him is why that one didn't go in.
That's right.
So the Tigers with the basketball now. Swinging it around the perimeter. Trying to find an answer on the other end. Jumper's on his way, and that's just an unfortunate foul there. Count the basket as Dawkins was trying to recover, and when he turned around, ran right into Caleb Parr. And a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here. So Parr will head to the free throw line with 1 free throw. Tigers are going to use this as an opportunity to coach up the rest of the guys. Going to leave Parr on an island by himself. That foul first on Bryson Dawkins. Well, Coach Wright with faith as if Jim Ingram was at the free throw line for Parr, and Parr does make it. He will check out, and checking back in is Tyler Bird. Jim, got to be careful here if you're Bird. He's got 2 fouls.
No doubt.
Indians would love to see the sharpshooter pick up his 3rd. He leads all scorers for the Tigers with 6.
And their other big-time offensive player, Allen Hughes, has 2 fouls. They've cut it to 6, Adam. 11 minutes left in the first half.
Mitten kicks it, or excuse me, now Mitten has it. Goes baseline, kicks it inside. Layup is good. Bridges has come in with 4 points. And a nice finish around the basket there, 25-17, 10.5 to go here in the first half. And the Indians nearly steal that one away. If that had been the women's game, that would have been a backcourt call. Inside drive, kick it out, 3-pointer on its way. Good, big basket there. The second 3-pointer of the game for Williams. You go from a near turnover to a 3-pointer. That's big for the Tigers.
Got to find him. He's evidently can hit the threes. He's hit 2 in a row. You got to find him on defense.
Tigers on a run here. Has cut what once upon a time was an 11-point advantage down to 5, 25-20. 10 minutes to go here.
Drive.
Turner with the drive and the touch. Turner with his first basket of the game. 27-20, 9:45 and counting here in the first half. Inside they go, ball fake, turnaround jumper is up, no good. Dawkins rips the rebound. Good defense by Dawkins as that time Bird was looking to draw the contact. Dawkins stayed straight up and forced him into an awkward shot.
Indians with the ball, 9.5 minutes till first half. Indians up by 7, 27-20.
Turner with the basketball, sidestep, 3-pointer, boom!
Wow.
Turner has been feeling it over the last 2 weeks. And that was shot with confidence. 4th 3-pointer of the first half. Indians back out to a 10-point advantage.
That was a Euro step 3-pointer.
And that's going to be a hand check foul there on Turner. As I think that's going to be his second. Yes, it is.
It is, his second.
Turner will check out after some solid minutes there for the Indians offensively and defensively. Anderson will check back into the contest along with number 4, Jalen Sanders, who will check into the game as well here for the Indians. Those are substitutions that are being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet on Thursday night. So Thursday night, go to the Wesley, and then come and join us for some basketball as Pearl River comes to town at 5:30 and 7:30 on Thursday. 15 seconds on the shot clock now. 9 minutes to play here in the first half. Pretty jumper knocked down there by Tyler Bird. He's got 8.
Cuts it to 30-22. Indians up by 8. 9 minutes left in the first half.
Anderson with the basketball. He's going to set up the offense. They showed kind of laying back in the man-to-man, then jumped Anderson in a hurry. Dawkins with it now. Into the corner they go. Now back up top to Dawkins. 12 seconds. Inside they try to go with it, and the ball taken away. Open floor here. Sanford tries to get back. That's goaltending. Easy call there. And that was an awkward landing there for McDaniels. Glad to see that he was not hurt on that, Jim. If I had landed like that, you wouldn't have to call the ambulance. You just go get a shovel and put me away.
Adam, we talked about Tyler Bird. He's down double digits, got 10. Cut this lead to 6.
Yeah, this kid is good as advertised, folks. And Tyler Bird been impressed with his play. And we still got 8.5 to go until halftime. Indians up 30-24. ICC in red, Northeast in white. McDaniels with the basketball, wanting to go to work. Drives inside, a lot of contact, no good. Putback is not there, but that was Bridges who was fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Is that Allen Hughes with his 3rd? No, I called 0.
0.
So I was hoping it was Hughes with his 3rd.
That was on Ellis, and Jim, that would have been huge if it was. So ICC getting ready to send in some more substitutions here in the next opportunity. This is Marcel Bridges. He's got 4 points on the night. First free throw attempts here for Bridges. And drills the first one. A.J. Dent will come into the contest. This is a substitution being brought to you by Sam's Town Market there in Manatee. Our good friend, Sam Ferris. He had a birthday recently. So if he happened to be watching, happy birthday, Sam. Hopefully make my way out there this weekend to Sam's Town Market and find something to put on the grill.
Good job, Marcel.
Bridges nails them both. He will check out, and checking in will be M.J. Smith. 32-24, 8:21 to go here in the first half of play. ICC with the lead and Northeast with the basketball. Good job breaking the press there pretty easily. Three-pointer on its way. That one good. Big three-pointer knocked down there by Ellis. Had a lot to say to the ICC bench after knocking down that three. 32-27. Indians with the lead in the basketball. 8 minutes to go here until halftime. Stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. We'll have some first half stats and more come your way. Little Caesars located on South Adams Street in Fulton. Dawkins drives inside. Shot's no good. Rebound being fought for, and the Tigers find the loose ball. Three-pointer on the other side. That one left short, no good, but the Tigers follow their shot. Bird lays it in and good. He's got 12, and the Indians need a timeout. Timeout on the floor. Here come the Tigers, 32-28. ICC with the lead. 7:35 to go until halftime. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 7:35 to go here in the first half of play. ICC 32, Northeast 28. Tigers getting hot, trying to chase back in this one. They trailed by 11. Now down here, 32-28. Inside they go to Dent. Dent had the ball slapped away, and another steal there by the Tigers. Boyd quickly up the floor. Three-pointer on its way. That one, back iron, no good. Well, Bird was celebrating the three, did not think about rebounding. The ball actually went where he was had he been watching for the rebound, and the break there for the Indians. Floater in the paint, no. Rebound to the Indians. Shot is up, partially blocked by Northeast. Officials let them get physical. I like it. There was no foul on that play. That's both teams battling there. So the Tigers want to reset the offense. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 6:45 to go here in the first half. ICC up 32-28. Turnaround shot in the paint is up. Bouncing no. Rebound tipped out. And good job there by Sanford. Beating Bird to the punch to be able to collect that loose ball. Dawkins with the basketball. Surveying the defense. Puts it into the corner. Quickly gets it back. Wants the deep three on its way. Well off the mark. No good. The Indians have gone ice cold from the floor.
32-28. Indians up by 4. Northeast has the ball. 6:15 left in the first half.
Good ball fake to create space, but the Tigers couldn't knock down that long jumper. Dawkins with the easy rebound.
Adam, both teams are tired of shooting the ball, not crashing the boards. One and done for both teams.
Yeah, you're starting to see both teams, as you said, Jim, be really tired here with 5:58 to go.
There you go, baby. And Davian Anderson hit a big three, his second three of the ball game. Got 8 points, extends the lead to 7. 5:45 left in the first half.
Thank you. I was having to fix the
No
scoreboard.
problem, sir.
So the Indians kind of weathering a little bit of that storm the Tigers threw at them there. As there's a three-pointer on the other side on its way. Big answer. That one knocked down there by Hughes.
And he checked the bench out as he went
say
by.
He stared down the bench as well. You can tell the rivalry is intense between these two. A big three-pointer there makes it a 4-point game. Try to feed it inside. It's slapped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Mass substitutions for both teams coming into the contest here. For ICC, it'll be Chris Minton and Dre Graham into the contest. And they send in a trio of subs for Northeast. Looks like Cam Carter, Ellis, and Shepard are your subs coming in for the Tigers. Those substitutions being brought to you by Bank Okolona. Bird drives inside, layup partially blocked, too strong, the rebound to the Indians. And ICC wanting to push it as they thought they had numbers. Tigers get back good in defense, and there is a bumping foul on the other end. And Shepard hit with that foul. And that's going to be the 7th foul here as the Indians will go to the 1+1 bonus opportunity. Jim, in this type of ball game, we've seen the Indians up by 11, only up by 4 now. free throws are going to be important this early on.
No, that'll be important at the end of this half, and we know it will be important at the end of the ball game.
So Bird will check out with 4:54 to go here. 23 Parr will come back into the contest. And this is Graham at the free throw line for the Indians. First one is up and good for Graham.
Look good. Nice stroke.
He's come in a spell of minutes and has provided for the Indians both offensively and defensively throughout the last few games. That was a good shot there. Looking for the second free throw, the bonus opportunity here, and he makes it. 2 points for Graham. Inside 5 minutes to go here in the first half. ICC up 37-31. Once again, if the feed starts getting choppy, we apologize as we're on the Wi-Fi here at Northeast, and there's a lot of people in the gym, so it could cause a few issues throughout the night. Tigers with the basketball, kick it out, want the three. That one off the mark, no good. A.J. Dent, big rebound there. Almost hit his head on the rim. 37-31, ICC with it, 4:25 to go. Anderson, he wants the three. That one rattles in and out, no good. Rebound to the Indians, put back is good.
Great job by Dent. Hitting the boards, extends the lead to 8, coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half.
And I've got that as Dent's first points of the contest.
Yes, sir.
The Indians have done good, getting sometimes second and third shot opportunities on the offensive side of the floor. Tigers looking to weave their way inside. Shot is up, a lot of contact. One of those is a shot fail. And so they said, we'll count the basket versus calling the foul. Cam Carter with his first points of the game, 39-33, 3:48 and counting here until halftime. Stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime report. Coming up, we'll have some first half stats and more. Try to feed it inside, ball slapped away. It will stay with the Indians on the baseline. Sub checking into the game here. This is going to be number 22, James Duke, into the contest. Dukes will check in, and checking out will be Hughes Smart here to get him out with 2 fouls and 3.5 to go until halftime. Don't want him to pick up a cheap third foul as they get it inbounds, do the Indians. Wild shot put up, partially blocked. Good defense there by the Tigers. Tigers wanting to push. The Indians getting back good in transition. Then there's a steal by Minton. Minton lays that one in and good. Big first half for Chris Minton.
Got 12. Lead the team right now, Adam.
41-33 with coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the first half. ICC with the lead, Northeast with the basketball. Tigers nearly turn it over, able to keep a handle on the ball. Williams with it, got to know where he is, and that's going to be a blocking foul there. Just good call as Williams beat the defender. Smith bumped him with his shoulder, and it'll be Northeast ball on the side. That is going to be his foul, and smart play here by Coach Cord. He's going to try to get a little offense for defense in the contest here as Bird and Hughes check back in. 41-33, 2:56 to go here in the first half. ICC with the lead. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 79-70 win in the first game. Steal by Anderson. Layup is there. Beautiful play.
Outstanding play, Adam.
Anderson, who is known for his defense, has got 10 points here in the first half. Lead back to 10 here for the Indians. Duke's jumper, high arching off the mark, no good, and Dent clears the rebound. Indians want to slow it down. Good job by the Indians weathering that storm to get this lead back out to double digits.
10, and let's try to extend it here in this half strong with 2:20 left. We have the ball and a 10-point lead.
Anderson with the basketball now, looking to go to work. Goes over now. This is Minton with the basketball. Feeds it inside. Dent looking to go to work. Sees a triple team, kicks it out. Quick ball movement, three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no. Rebound to the Indians. A.J. Dent. The Indians have crashed the boards big time. Be interested to see that rebounding edge at halftime. 12 is the lead, largest of the night for the Indians. Tigers need a basket in a big way with 1:45 to go here until halftime. Long two-pointer put up. It's off the mark, no good. And who else but A.J. Dent clearing the boards. Big stop, big rebound there. Now the Indians going to try to extend this lead. Anderson had to hurry up, get the ball across the floor, looked up and saw he only had 2 seconds left, and he was still at the old school timeline. Around they go. A.J. Dent for 3. That one off the mark. Not the shot you were looking for. Would like to have A.J. inside trying to crash the boards. Now the Tigers with it. Ball faking on the 3. Indians in a man-to-man defense. Pull-up jumper on its way. Back iron. No, and the rebound to the Indians. Well, the Indians have done the job on the boards here in the first half, Jim.
Good job. Graham got the rebound then. 12-point lead. Under a minute left in the first half. Let's finish strong here.
Anderson wants to work off a screen. Into the corner they go. Three-pointer on its way. No good. And the rebound to the Tigers. A lot of Indians standing around watching. I think there's a lot of players on the floor right now that are gassed, Jim.
I think you're right, Adam. 12-point lead for the Indians.
Wild shot put up, but it found its way to fall for Hughes. He's now got 8 points in the contest. Indians can hold off for the final shot of the first half if they want to here, leading this one 45-35 here in the closing seconds before halftime. Anderson is going to back it back out. Don't take it too far back, but he does dribble out of that corner now. 10 seconds now. Anderson now flips the side of the floor, now wants to shoot a long 3. Back iron, no good. And not the possession the Indians were looking for there to close the half. He wanted to get that shot off for a possible offensive rebound, but nobody was down there to crash the boards. 45-35 is your score here at the break. We're going to take a timeout and come back with the Little Caesars halftime report and more here from Boonville. Back with more right after this.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now? Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Yes. How about another slice, sport?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back. ICC leads at 45-35 here at halftime. Little Caesars halftime report. We'll take a look at some of those highlights from the first half. And Jim, your thoughts on the first half?
Solid game by the Indians. Got this 10-point lead first half. Our depth wore them down. Got some great efforts. We had a couple of our guards really step up. We'll talk about it in a few minutes, but Minton and Anderson really scored for us to get us that big lead. Kept the lead 6-12 throughout the first half. Got a 10-point lead right now. Proud of our team. Got to keep it up because Northeast can make them run.
Absolutely. I know you've got some of that first half scoring there in front of you, some more stats that kind of jump out at you. Talk about some of those stats.
I do. Right now, again, the Indians leading 45-35. Leading the team, Chris Minton with 12. Davion Anderson, known for his defense, played great defense. He also has 10 points. Dawkins has 4. Turner has 5. Marcel Bridges has 6. Graham has 2. M.J. Smith has 2. A.J. Tent has 4. For Northeast leading their team, Tyler Bird, we heard about him, Adam. Outstanding player has 12. Allen Hughes has 8. C.J. Williams came off the bench, hit 2 big threes. He has 6. Ronnie Ellis hit a 3. He has 3. Holman 2, Carter 2, and Carl with 3. ICC 45, Northeast 35. Some other stats, excuse me, both teams shooting the ball well. Northeast shooting 50% from the field, ICC 45% from the field, but rebound effective, ICC 22 rebounds, Northeast has 14 rebounds. That's a big stat here that's pushing us to have this big 10-point lead.
Yeah, and I thought that would be a big advantage there. You also look at another one of those in those reboundings is the offensive side of the ball. The Indians have had 9 offensive rebounds to only 2 there for the Tigers, so that was a big stat that we knew would stand out there at the break. You're taking a look at some of the first half highlights here. Jim, what's your thoughts going into the second half?
Play the same way. I mean, we're playing a lot of players, playing depth, pressuring the ball, playing good offense. I'm a little surprised by Davian Anderson having 10, but he found some openings, hit some big threes. Keep the pressure on. Use your depth, use your athleticism, find a way to close this game out.
We'll be back with more of the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leads at 45-36 here at the break.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Yes. How about another slice, Wart?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza.
Don't overthink. There. It's just talking for like the media.
What media?
Nothing, Madeline. Just take the picture. Look.
Cute. I think that's precious. I just wanted to know because I've never heard of
I mean,
that.
like, you know, the sports media, they mic people up.
I don't know.
Yeah. But there's just like, have you not ever seen them do that? But they do it all the time.
I want to know where I find this commentary.
I don't know. He just said, I want to mic you up. I was like, okay. The mic's right here, baby. No. Madeline asks goofy questions like she's never seen a microphone before. You're so tall. You're like eating me. Okay. We can smile. Does my hair look okay? Here, get closer, get closer. Get us to where like their top of their head's kind of like, there you go. I love these skirts. Oh no, it made you a little bracelet. Oh. It may be too small or too big. It fits. Yeah, it's like a little note. It's just like, hey, happy. Yeah, put it on video. Okay. I'm scared. This is awful. I look like a whale out of water. Front row Baptist today. Let's go, dogs. Go Pontotoc.
That was just
Woo! P-Block, Warriors. CC.
We kind of got a lot of those.
Oh, why do some people wear pants and some people wear short skirts?
I don't know.
Just preference. Oh, period. Are we doing like closed fists?
Are you bending your knees?
I am bending it a little bit. Oh, they're just straight. Huh? Talking about Northeast. We don't talk about them. I'm just kidding. Red, red, red. Girls, girls, girls. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Twirls, twirls, twirls. Together forever. We're Jasmine and Emma. Best friends. We're almost done. Take our big old band picture. He'll talk to us and then we'll disperse.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Yes. How about another slice, Wart?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
I heard every time you order Little Caesars during the Pizza Pizza pregame, you score a fun perk.
And I heard Justin Jefferson is the most handsome receiver of all time.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read on the internet.
No, I heard people say it.
Order pizza and Pepsi online on game day for a chance to win Super Bowl 58 tickets.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back as we're just moments away from the start of the second half here in Boonville. ICC leads at 45-35. Lady Indians pick up the first win of the day after trailing by 11, rallies to win 79-70 in an instant classic once again here in Boonville. And Jim, the way this rivalry set, we're going to be in for another one here in the second half.
No doubt about it. We're up by 10, but 10 can evaporate, as we know, very quickly
Yes.
against a quality team, which Northeast is. Got to keep the pressure on, got to play hard here.
So it'll be Northeast basketball to start the second half. On the floor for the Indians is Anderson. You've got Dawkins, Dent, Minton, and Smith. That is your Coca-Cola 5 on the floor now for the Indians. They went for the switch and couldn't find it. It's going to be a jump ball. And good flash at the defense that time by Dent. I don't think that Hallman realized how wide open he was. I think he thought, well, man, here's a dunk. Then all of a sudden, here comes a red shirt. And
No doubt about it.
Indians dodged big bullets there.
Had a layup, and he put a little bit of spin on the ball. He didn't need to do it. Good defense by the Indians.
So the jump ball will give the Indians the basketball here. Do remind you of the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association. If you would like to support ICC athletics, you can do so. As the official, we catch a break. Dawkins touched that last. But the officials didn't see it.
I don't think any official saw it.
Nope. I had a perfect view of that one, and so the official on the baseline was calling for help, like he should have, and Indians catch a break there. Anyway, if you'd like to support ICC athletics, you can do so by joining the Indian Club. All you got to do is visit iccms.edu/Indian Club. That was A.J. Dent with the basket. He's got 6. It's a 47-35 lead now in favor of the Indians. Drive inside, scoop shot is up, no good. Partially blocked there on the way up. As Ellis kind of looking at Coach Wright saying, why wasn't a foul called? And he says, get back. So the Indians with it. This is Anderson. Drives inside, up and under, no. Rebound tipped out, and the Tigers chase it down. Good defense there by Northeast. Tigers wanting to up the pace a little bit here. Looking to drive inside. Reverse layup is good. Hughes, 10-point of the night there, and that was just a pretty reverse layup. 47-37, ICC with the lead in the basketball. 18.5 to go here in the second half. Minton dribbled around, lazy pass, taken away by the Tigers. Tigers go inside, and that's going to be a pushing foul there on Smith. Smith felt like he got bumped, thought he would bump him back. The only problem is he bumped him when he was putting the shot up.
No doubt about it. That's a foul.
So this will send Holman to the line. And so Holman going to the line for the first time tonight. And the first free throw is good. Pair of subs coming in here for ICC. James Turner and Marcel Bridges will come into the contest. This is substitutions being brought to you by Samstown Market in Mantachie. Jim, what do you like to put on the grill whenever you got a free weekend?
If I have a free weekend and my wife lets me, and I like to put a nice ribeye steak on the grill. I know that's a little expensive, but I like it every now and then.
When you splurge, you splurge.
Just go ahead and splurge.
And I tell you what, if you do want to save a little bit of money, Samstown Market is the spot to do it right there in the heart of Mantachie. That does sound really good.
Now, we'll put some hot dogs and hamburgers on it also, sir.
3-point basket left short, and the Indians can't get to that one. And you can get those at Sam's too. He's got those. Oh heck, it's slipping my mind now. It's the smoked sausages.
Yeah.
Country Gentleman.
Yeah.
No, that's the restaurant in Fulton. Anyway, he's got those.
Smoked sausages.
Yeah, those are the type I go for. There's a drive inside. Layup no good, but there is a foul. Indians a little slow out of the gate here. The Tigers trying to take advantage. Country pleasing sausage.
There you go. You're right.
Is what he's got.
That's Turner's third foul.
That's a big one. We talked about Turner has been big for the Indians over the last few games. He just picked up his third foul, and Hughes will go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 from the charity stripe, but has 10 points on the evening. That first one good. Tigers slowly but surely chipping back into this one.
Just looked at the scoreboard, they're down only 7. Nipping away.
Trailed by 10 at halftime. Trailed as much as 12 in the first half. Hughes' second free throw. Hits the front rim and rolls in. 12 points now for Hughes. And the Indians no problem getting the ball across the floor, and that's going to be a kick ball call. So it'll be Indians ball right here in front of us in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth.
We caught a break there. If that's not a kick ball, that guy's stealing it for a breakaway layup, I believe.
Yes, no doubt on that one. So they'll be face guarding the ball here right in front of us. They get it inside to Bridges. Bridges bounces it over to Dent. Dent to Anderson. Anderson wants to drive inside, gets between the defenders, can't finish, and the rebound to the Tigers. Jim, one thing the Tigers have done a good job so far here starting the second half is keeping the Indians off the boards and drawing the fouls.
Tyler Bird is an outstanding athlete. I've watched him offensively and defensively. He's helping them get back into the ball game.
That's going to be on Bridges. That's going to be his first, and the Tigers are 4 for 4 from the free throw line here in so far to start the second half. 17:27 to play here, and this is not the guy you want at the line. He's 2 for 2 so far, 3 for 3.
And leading their team with 13 points.
47-42 is the score, 17:27 to go. ICC nursing a 5, make it a 4-point lead after a pair of free throws there for Tyler Bird. 47-43, 17:25 to go. Indians need a basket in a big way this trip down the floor. Bryson Dawkins tried to go between the legs. Bird there to take it away. Now the Tigers in transition. Reverse layup. That's all he could do with it as he saw Dawkins flying in trying to block it. And so the Indians dodge a big-time bullet there after the turnover. Ball fake, kicks it back out. Dawkins wants to drive inside. His shot is up, no good. Put back is there.
Way to follow.
We saw a lot of that in the first half where the Indians just hung around the rim a little bit, was able to find some rebounds, and a good job there by Dawkins doing just that. He's got 6 points now, stops a little bit of that bleeding, 49-43. Indians with the lead, Tigers with the basketball. Picks up his dribble in trouble, now he's going to throw it back up top. Parr with the basketball, 7 seconds. Tries to work off a screen, now pulls up the jumper and
air ball.
Indians fouled him and no call. Grabbed him across the arm as he was putting the shot up, so a big time break there for the Indians, as that could have easily been 3 free throws.
I was just going to say it was great defense.
Okay. My bad. My bad.
I think you're correct, sir.
So Dawkins with the basketball, trying to work off a screen. Good help defense there. Dawkins got a little too fancy there. Got to put the shot up. Tigers lose it, but had a man trailing behind, and that's going to be a blocking foul.
No doubt about it.
He was inside the arch as well. And the Tigers heading back to the free throw line again. That is the 4th foul on the Indians. No fouls have been called on the Tigers so far. We're 4 minutes into the second half as that foul whistled on Dawkins, and that's going to be his second. Well, Northeast a little slow to get up. Well, Gage was popped up in a hurry. He was going to go down there and clean it up. He would have already cleaned it up if he didn't have the angle of attack on him, if it wasn't on the other side of the floor. So we got a little bit of the break in the action. I do want to remind you of some of our sponsors: Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, and First American National Bank. Parr to the free throw line. He had 3 points in the first half. He was 1 from 1 from the free throw line, now making 2 for 2.
It's a good-looking shot.
Yep.
Good-looking shot. Now, I'm trying to jinx him here. It's a great form, good shot. Now he's going to miss this one.
Well, the Tigers have only missed 1 free throw the whole game. They're 5 of 5 so far here in the second half.
He's getting ready to miss one.
I tried.
Yeah, we tried.
We tried. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
Your knee is a complex joint with many components, making it vulnerable to a variety of injuries. Some of the most common knee injuries include fractures, dislocations, sprains, and ligament tears. Many knee injuries can successfully be treated with simple measures such as bracing, rehabilitation, and exercise. The other injuries may require surgery to correct. At our injury clinic, we commonly see meniscal tears that occur during sports. Tears in the meniscus can occur when twisting, cutting, pivoting, or being tackled. Meniscal tears may also occur as a result of arthritis or aging. Just an awkward twist when getting up from a chair may be enough to cause a tear if the meniscus has weakened with age. The most common symptoms of meniscus tears are pain, stiffness, swelling, catching or locking of your knee, the sensation of your knee giving way, and if you are not able to move your knee through its full range of motion. The RICE protocol is effective for most sports-related injuries. RICE stands for Rest, Ice, Compression, and Elevation. Remember that at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our story is you.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 16:01 to go here in the contest. ICC led by 10 at halftime, only up by 4 here, 49-45, with plenty of time to go here, Jim. And a large part of that has been the fact that the Tigers have not missed a free throw yet. They're 12, or excuse me, in the second half, but they're 12 of 13 overall.
I agree with that. And it's kind of the first 4 minutes of the second half, the crowd's not into it. It's a lot of stoppage of play with fouls. No rhythm, but all of a sudden they've cut it to 4. We need to make a run here to extend this lead.
Near turnover there as the Indians get it back. Dawkins works it over to Dent. They got it across with about a second and a half to spare on that 10-second count. The Tigers tough with that press. 8 seconds now. Minton with it over to Dent. Dent wanting to go to work. Had it stripped away, and the Tigers now in the open floor. This is going to result in a jam, and that's going to wake the crowd up, Jim.
No doubt. He can play. He's got 16.
16 points there as Coach Wright trying to get the crowd behind the squad here, waving his hands in the air, looking for the fans to cheer. Now you're hearing chants of defense coming out of the student section.
That's a foul.
And that's just an unfortunate foul there. He did try to jump and force him to go back. And that's going to be Holman's second foul, team first foul. And the first foul whistled 5 minutes into the second half. 4 have already been called on the Indians. It's a 2-point game, 49-47, 15:08 to go here in the contest. Jim, Indians need a basket, and they need to find some rhythm here, as they've only scored 4 points so far here in the second half.
Is that a 1-2-2 there, Ian? Looks like Northeast kind of extended it.
Yep.
Now they go to a man-to-man when the play gets going.
Anderson drives inside. His shot was blocked, and they said they got him with the body. Ellis did not like the call there. That's one of those calls that could have went either way.
I'm an ICC fan. That was a wrong call. It was a clean block.
Yeah, I would say it looked pretty clean on that one, so a break there for the Indians. This is what you got to do right here, though. You've got to take advantage of these free throws. Yeah, we're up by 2, but the Indians have not shown a whole lot of life offensively here in the second half. First free throw is good.
Anderson's been solid.
11 points for Anderson. Well, I say they haven't shown a lot of life. I mean, they've got the same amount of field goals as the Tigers do here in the second half. The only problem is the Tigers have shot a lot more free throws and made them all. A pair of free throws not down there for Anderson. I've got him with 12.
Yes, sir.
The Indians want to extend this man-to-man defense to a full court here. Got to get it across in 5 seconds, and does with 2 seconds to spare. Tigers with it, trying to work off the screen. Quickly around the horn they go with it. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Bird spins, fall away jumper, it's up and no good. Rebound into the hands of Minton. Ooh, dodged a bullet there because that was a good looking shot by Tyler Bird, the iron unkind, Jim.
Adam, we got a 4-point lead, 14-15 left in the game. Let's extend it. We had a 10-point lead just a few minutes ago. Push it out up some more again.
So the Indians trying to set up the play here and run through their offense. Dawkins with the basketball, crosses over the defender, goes in the paint and lays it in. Beautiful play there by Dawkins. Just let the guy clear out of the way. He's got 8 points. And that was a big basket there for the Indians. Pushes it out now, 53-47. Tigers with the basketball at the point. This is Bird with it, working on Dawkins. Now right wing, works it into the paint, looking to go to work as a big man. Drops off the pass, and there's a jam on the backside by Tyler Bird. Back-to-back dunks for Bird. Beautiful offensive set there for the Tigers. 53-49, ICC with the lead. 13:30 to go in this one. As the Indians with the basketball now, they're going to try to slow things down. Tigers are not going to come out and press the issue on defense. Dawkins drops it back to Anderson. Back up top to Minton, NBA range 3. That one off the back iron. Rebound to the Indians. Putback is up there and good. Well, I was going to say not the shot you were looking for, but when you got a guy like Marcel Bridges in there to clean things up, he's got his 8th point of the game. The lead now 55-49, inside 13 minutes to play here in the contest. Ellis with the basketball, tries to drive inside, puts it into the corner, thought about the 3. Instead, now they're going to back it back out and reset the offense through Hughes. Hughes being closely guarded by Anderson. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Hughes forces up the long 2, left it short, no good. Chris Minton with the rebound, had it poked away and then loses it out of bounds. Tough break there by Minton. As we'll have subs coming into the game here. This is going to be Cam Carter, number 10, and number 22, James Dukes. Those substitutions for Northeast being brought to you by Max Homes. They've got locations in Fulton and Sulligent, Alabama. If you're looking for a job, they're hiring, and they're willing to train. As Minton and A.J. Dent now will check out. It'll be M.J. Smith and, Jim, who was the other one that checked in for us? Number 11, that is Dre Graham.
Got some early minutes, first half.
More substitutions brought to you by Max Holmes. Spin in the paint by Bird. Shot is up and good.
I'm impressed. Let me say that. He's got 20. He's keeping Northeast in the ball game.
As we said, he's good as advertised. And the official told Bird to leave the basketball alone afterwards, and Bird had a lot to say back to the official. The official kind of stared him down for a second and then smartly just backed off.
Yeah.
Good job by the referee, because you could easily stare him down until he says something and tee him up. Good show of sport, I should say professionalism on the part of the official. Inside they go to Bridges, layup is there. Bet you if you had Gore saying good job of professionalism by the official on your bingo card, you wouldn't have picked it. Bridges with 10 points. Near turnover there by the Tigers. This has been the Tyler Bird show here in the second half. And that's going to be a charge. A late call, but the right call. Bird had 12 points in the first half, 20 so far here in the contest. And there's still 11:54 to go. And
got a chance to extend the lead, Adam. We're up by 6, 57-51. Had that 10-point lead at half. They got it all the way down to 2, but extended back to 6. Need extended some more.
Was Northeast floor, but ICC's got the towel guy down there on the opposite end of the floor, cleaning up the mess. Gabe doing a good job there. Jim, you got to dap him up when he gets over
Listen,
here.
He's done a great job.
Anytime you get a dap from Jim Ingram, you know it's a good day. So the Indians with the basketball, 57-51, 11:45 and counting to go here in the contest. They lead it by 6. Graham sends it back over to Anderson. Anderson looking to go inside, nothing there. Dawkins with it, tough defense out of the Tigers. Now 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dawkins wanting to work one-on-one. Good help defense to force him to give it up. Three-pointer on its way. That one good.
Bridges is feeling it.
Big basket there by Bridges. He's got 13.
Yes, sir.
And he leads all scorers for the Indians. It's a 60-51 contest. ICC with the lead. Tigers with the basketball. Northeast sends it inside. Pull-up jumper is on its way. Good. Beautiful looking shot there by Ellis. And a quick timeout taken by the Tigers. Timeout on the floor. 60-53 is the score. 11:07 to go here. Don't go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 11:07 to play here in the second half. ICC 60, Northeast 53. And Jim, this one has been back and forth throughout the entire night.
No doubt about that. And we had that 10-point lead at halftime, and they've cut it all the way down to 2. Now we've extended back to 7. Keep extending the lead here. Keep playing hard.
Dawkins with the basketball as he walks it into the front court. Northeast in a man-to-man defense. Now ICC wants to reset the play. Dawkins wants to dribble over, drops this one off to Graham. Graham now gives it back to Anderson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dawkins wanting to work one-on-one. Beautiful extra pass and the jam! Count the basket. Oh, no!
That's charging he called underneath.
He was inside the arch. That's one of those, if you had the replay, you replay it because he was awful deep in the paint there. Tough break there for the Indians. Even tougher than that, Jim. That's going to be the third foul on Dawkins.
Taking a break. Yep.
So he will check out of the contest. Boy, that was a big-time jam there for the Indians. Unfortunately, a questionable call erases that one from the board. Indians force them to reset the offense, do the Tigers. 60-53 is the score. Trying to run off the screen.
He broke the foot, didn't call it.
Now Bird with the basketball, 5 seconds. Going to have to go to work. Pull-up jumper on its way. Front iron no good. Rebound tipped around, and the Indians find it. Good stop there by the Indians. 1, got the rebound, but 2 made them eat up a lot of time there. 10 minutes now to go in the contest.
We got the ball, 7-point lead, 10 minutes left in the ball game.
Jim, your thoughts on the first part of the second half here?
Not much rhythm, but we're playing hard. Kept this lead around 7 to 10 points. I like the effort. A lot of players getting to play, a lot of depth, a lot of people scoring.
And they try to send it inside, and that's going to be a foul whistled on the Tigers. That's going to be on number 22, James Duke. That was a quick whistle. Might have been one of those infamous makeup calls, as that is his first foul, team 4th foul. Inside the corner they go. High arching 3, left short, no good. Smart play there by Smith not to come over the back and try to get that rebound. 9.5 to go now. 60-53. ICC with the lead. Northeast with the basketball. Good defense by Bridges as he slapped it away, and Graham comes away with the loose ball. Great defense there.
Good defense by the Indians. Good help defense.
Anderson with the basketball, being closely guarded on the far side of the floor. Picks up his dribble now over to Minton. Minton He's wanting to work one-on-one, nothing there. Now drops it off to Graham. Graham tried to spin, and then a reach-in foul, and that one's going to be on Bird, and that's going to be his third. Let's see if Coach Wright is going to leave him on the floor, or with 9:11 to go, trailing by 7.
Coach Wright was talking to the official, and he wasn't telling them good job, by the way.
No. He's been politicking a lot tonight.
Yes,
with the
he
guys
has.
in stripes, which that's not uncommon.
Nope.
Not saying that's a bad thing. You know, some coaches just have their style of working the officials.
Good job. Great job. A.J. Dent with the jumper. It failed. Extends the lead 62-53, Adam. 9 minutes left in the ball game.
So the Indians see a big-time jumper. Renaissance bank shot in there.
You're kidding me.
For Bird, and when you're a shooter, things like that happen. Renaissance bank shot open late here in Boonville. Renaissance Bank. Find out what's next by visiting renaissancebank.com. 8.5 to play in this one, 62-55. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Bridge is begging for it, and finally a whistle is called, and Dukes is upset. Well, the reason why Dukes was whistled for the foul call, when he fell to the floor, he tried to use the pants of Bridges to pull himself up.
Gotcha.
And he was upset. Maybe he felt like there was a little bit of contact before he hit the floor. And so now they're going to check and see, because if that's 7 fouls, it should be free throws. I would say I've got 6 as well, so hey, we take it, especially on the road. So that is the 6th team foul there on the Tigers. Next one will put the Indians on the free throw line. Indians have got to get it in bounds. Too tall on the pass, and Bird is there to take it away. Bird is going to lay it in. He's got 24. Big basket there, makes it a 62-57 contest. Coming up on 8 minutes to play in this one. Indians need to find the answer on the other end of the floor. Anderson looking to work off a Dent screen. Now puts it in the corner to Minton. Minton tries to feed it inside. It's going to be a kick ball, and the ball will stay with the Indians on the sideline. James Turner will come back into the contest. He'll sub in for Anderson. This is a substitution being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. Indians ball on the baseline. Turner with it. Tough defense by the Tigers to take it away. Now they quickly get into bounds to Turner. And Wisely is going to reset the offense with 15 seconds on the shot clock. Inside 8 minutes to go here in the contest. ICC leads at 62-57 over Northeast. Graham, pull-up jumper. That one short, no good. Bridges with another offensive rebound. And then the ball nearly turned over. They bounce it, tried to bounce it off the leg of Bird. He wisely moved out of the way. Hughes jumped up to get the basketball and immediately grabbed his ankle after landing. Hopefully he's okay. So another turnover by the Indians, opening the door here for the Tigers. 7:20 to go in the contest. ICC up 62-57. Three-pointer on its way. Big basket knocked down there by Parr.
He's got 8 points off the bench. All of a sudden, with 7 minutes left in the game, ICC's only up by 2.
Yes, and the Indians want a timeout. Timeout taken here by the Indians. We'll take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
"What's next?"
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 7:01 to go in this one. The Tigers, who trailed by 12 in the first half, have clawed back to make this a 62-60 contest. And Jim, we anticipated it, and we've got what we've anticipated so far. We knew this one was far from over.
No doubt about it. We had a 10-point lead, and we couldn't extend it, kept it around 7 and 10 points. Now with him hitting that big three to cut it to 2, I think the crowd's getting into it. 7 minutes to play in the ball game.
ICC fans, we invite you to join us Thursday night as we host Pearl River in another key matchup. Man, what a tough week for ICC basketball, taking on rival Northeast and National Powers Pearl River coming to town on Thursday. 5:30, 7:30 tips for those. If you can't make it, join us on the Red Channel. As the Indians have it, this is Turner with the basketball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Outside they go to Bridges. Try to feed it inside, and there's going to be a foul call. Boy, the Indians got bailed on that one.
Man, that's a quick call.
It really was.
There's been a lot more physical play without any whistles being blown.
Yeah. That's going to be on.
It's on Holman, I believe.
Yeah, it's on Holman.
His third or fourth.
And that's going to be his third foul. And this will send A.J. Dent to the free throw line here. He's got 10 points. Got a chance to get in double figures with a pair of made free throws. Jim, here's the big point. ICC now in the bonus situation with 6:43 left to play. The Indians have got to commit 2 more fouls before the Tigers are at the line. So for ICC, you've got to take advantage of these opportunities.
Make your free throws.
Dent's first one good.
There it is.
He's got 9 points. Got to watch 22 on that block out. He kind of gave a little hip check and elbow to Chris Minton, and Minton didn't like it too much. And now he's reaching across and pushing Minton back, as that second free throw is no good. So the Tigers with the basketball, working across the floor, trying to get out in the open floor. Bird with it. Little forearm shove. No call, and he buries it. He's got 26 points. Not a whole lot you can do defensively whenever you let him use his forearm like that to push off. And it's a 1-point contest. ICC clinging to that 1-point advantage. Graham goes inside. That shot's no good. A lot of contact, no foul called, but wasn't anticipating one there. Now here come the Tigers, a chance to take the lead. And they do. A running floater is up and good by Holman. He's got 6, and it's 64-63. Northeast with the lead.
First time they've had a lead since, I don't know when, Adam. Long time in the first half.
And a timeout taken here by the Indians. We'll take the timeout with them. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one brewing here. Back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
"What's next?"
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Northeast takes their first lead in quite a while here, Jim. 64-63, 5:54 left to play. It's time for the Indians to find that offense.
Adam, I don't have the record in front of me. I think it was early in the first half they had a lead. So they've made a great comeback here. Let's see how we react. Plenty of time left in the ball game. Roughly 6 minutes left. ICC with the ball down by 1.
It's been a heck of a ball game tonight as Tyler Bird has scored 26 points for the Tigers. For the Indians, they're led in scoring by Marcel Bridges, 13. And now the officials talking to the Northeastern ICC player. Just let them play.
Yeah.
If you're going to start getting that nitpicky this late in the game, you should have done that about 35 minutes ago. Dent with the basketball. They feed it inside to Dawkins. Dawkins loses the dribble and it's taken away by Bird. Good defense there by the Tigers to force a turnover. A chance to take their largest lead of the evening here with the made basket this trip down the floor. Holman with the basketball. Excuse me, that was Hughes with the basketball. Drive inside, nice extra bounce pass to Duke. His shot blocked. Indians trying to get out in transition. The Tigers with 3 players on the basketball, and ICC gets it across. Dawkins wanting to work one-on-one, tries to spin. Floater is up, no good. Rebound to Smith. He puts it up, and he's fouled. Wild, crazy possession. That trip down the floor. And that one's going to be on Holman, and that's his 4th. So he'll have 4 fouls now. With 5 minutes to play left, they're going to try to keep him in the contest. And this is going to send MJ Smith to the free throw line. Smith with only 2 points.
1 and 1, correct?
Yes. So we talked about the Indians have got to take advantage of these. The Indians are 3 of 4 from the free throw line here in the second half. The Tigers have not missed one yet. They're 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. Smith buries the first one.
Got him with 3.
Same here. Tied at 64 now. 5:08 to play in this one. ICC and Northeast tied up in a good one here. Second free throw, that one off the mark. Had no chance from the get-go. Didn't really bend his knees on that shot. Kind of a flat-line shot that came off the back rim. We're tied at 64. 5 minutes to go. Turnover by the Tigers. Dawkins flashed in front of the pass. Bird missed it, turns it over, and the ball will go back now to the Indians. So final 5 minutes of the game here. Who's got enough left in the tank to see who's going to win this one? 64-64 is the score. Dawkins with the basketball. Slips as he tries to go on the drive. Goes inside, then has it stripped away. Bird streaking down the floor. Layup, no good! Bird tried to get a little fancy on the layup there as he went around the world with it. Left it short. I believe that was Anderson that kind of flew in to deflect the ball.
Good job by David. Never gave up on it. Ooh, I didn't know they called a foul. Called a foul on Bird.
I did not see a foul. And so they're checking the foul count right now. That's going to be Bird's 4th foul. And it will be a 1-and-1 situation here. Jim, I'm like you. I didn't see a foul, didn't hear a whistle. I thought once they stopped the play, maybe a technical foul had been called, but instead it's the 4th foul on Bird, and that's a big one. That first free throw is good there for Minton. That's his first point since the second half. Or excuse me, since the first half.
Got 13.
So waiting the second free throw here. Put the Indians up by 2 if he makes it, and he does.
Good job.
66-64. 4:37 to go in the contest here in Boonville. ICC leads by 2. Tigers with the basketball. Get it across the floor with 2 seconds to spare against the ICC press. Up top they go, quickly moving around the perimeter. Tigers with the basketball, trying to work off a screen. Good screen set there by Duke. Extra pass in the corner to Bird. Bird spins. Floater is up. No good. Rebound tipped out. Minton had it, then it was taken away by Bird. Bird's double spins and then
steps out of bounds. He's out of control. He is getting a little bit out of control. Trying to do it all.
That's one of those, like, if you're Coach Cord, you may want to take him out of the game here, just pull him back in, say, get refocused, and then put him back in. That's exactly what they're going to do. And that's what Coach Wright, good job there by Coach Wright. Just get him refocused and get him right back into the game. Indians need a basket to strip down. They lead 66-64. 4 minutes of play here in regulation. Both these teams coming off an overtime game. ICC a double overtime win. The Tigers lost in overtime at Hines. Dent goes inside. He had his shot blocked. Loose ball on the floor, and the Tigers find it. Good no call that time as the player was out of control when he went to the basket. So now the Indians fall back on defense. Tigers a chance to tie it or go ahead with a 3. 66-64, 3.5 to go. There is the three-point attempt. It's back iron, no good, but there's an offensive rebound by the Tigers. They wisely swing it back out and reset the offense through Hughes. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Hughes wanting to go to work. Gets by the defender, slashes inside, easy layup. And a big basket there, and Hughes looks like he is shaken up on the play. We saw earlier whenever he grabbed a rebound, he grabbed his ankle. And that time, again, once he landed after the layup, kind of grabbed his ankle once again. Full timeout on the floor, 3:13 to play. We're going to take the full timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
Wow, thanks, Justin Jefferson.
You know, we love eating Little Caesars and watching the Vikings play.
And one day, I'm going to be just like you.
How about right now?
Yes. How about another slice, Wart?
Thanks, Dad. So tasty. Gee whiz, Justin Jefferson's having a great day.
Just like this father and son.
JJ's gotta have his Little Caesars. Try stuffed Crazy Crust for only $9.49.
Pizza, pizza.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Ruckus Arena here in Boonville tonight. 66-66 is the score. 3:13 to play. If you're just now joining us, this is the second instant classic we've had tonight. The Lady Indians rallied from an 11-point deficit to pick up the 79-70 win in the first game of the day. The Indians trying to find a way to hang on and pick up the win here to complete the sweep of the Tigers tonight in Boonville. Coach Wright still living in the ear of the official over there. Matter of fact, grabbed him as if he was giving a hug to kind of give him an example of what he feels like ICC is doing defensively.
I thought he was just telling him, hello, how
That's
you
what it
doing, where
was.
we're going to dinner after the game.
He was checking on him, saying, making sure he's okay, probably checking his blood pressure because he knows this is a tense game. Indians with the basketball, 15 seconds on the shot clock. 66-66 is the score. Anderson with the basketball. Wants to lob this one inside to Dent. Dent looking to go to work, kicks it out to the corner. Mitten ball fakes on the three now, 5 seconds. Inside they go to AJ. AJ, turn around, hook shot there.
Got 11 with AJ.
Big basket there for Dent, as you mentioned, Jim. He's got 11 points. That pushes the lead back out to 2 here for the Indians. 68-66. Bird getting set to come back in the contest in the next opportunity, and that's it right there. And that foul is going to be whistled on Anderson. That's going to be his first foul, team 6th foul. So the next foul on the Indians will put the Tigers on the free throw line. Next foul on the Tigers will put the Indians in the double bonus. 2.5 to play. Indians 68, Northeast 66. This has been I won't say an exhausting night of basketball.
No doubt.
So the Tigers with it. Dukes with the basketball. Is going to hand this one off to Bird. Bird wanting to go to work, and it's taken away by Dawkins. Dawkins wanting to go coast to coast after the steal, and he's fouled. Good foul there on Allen Hughes because he's got some fouls to spare. Now it does put the Indians in the double bonus. It would have been a 2-shot opportunity there. But it was a good enough foul that he couldn't have an opportunity at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. But, Jim, we talked about it. Free throws are crucial. We talked about in the first half. Second half's the same story here as the Indians heading back to the line. Dawkins with 8 points on the evening. First free throw, no good. Tough miss there for Dawkins. He is 0 for 2 on the night from the charity stripe.
Needs to relax. He wasn't set. He was off balance when he shot then. Just relax, Bryson. Get your feet under you.
So waiting the second free throw here. 2:19 to play in the contest.
There we go.
And that one off the mark. The iron unkind for Dawkins as he has struggled here over the stretch from the charity stripe over the last couple of games. Coming up on 2 minutes to play, ICC 68, Northeast 66. Ball out of bounds, last touch by the Indians.
Good job by Dawkins. Didn't let the missed free throws bother him. Played great defense in at him. Got to forget about it. Can't have a conscience. Let it go.
2:08 to play. Tigers with the basketball on the sideline. They lob this one into Bird. Bird sees the trap, gets rid of it. Now 15 seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes to play. ICC 68, Northeast 66. Bird with the basketball. ICC forces him to give it up. Deep three blocked. And Dawkins comes away with a loose ball. Big time play there by Bridges to block the shot. 1:45 to go now. Indians need a good possession this trip down the floor to make it a 2-possession game. Anderson with the basketball, yo-yoing it back and forth right here in front of us with 1:30 to go in the contest. ICC 68, Northeast 66. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. They get it to Dawkins. Dawkins looking to go to work now. Spins, sees a double team, now kicks it out. Anderson for 3. Yes! Big basket there by Anderson. Indians take a timeout, 71-66. 1:15 to play. Back with more right after this.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
When I think of ICC, I think about home.
The moment I stepped on campus, I knew it was a perfect fit.
It helped me find my true self.
It has opened doors for me that I didn't even know existed.
Everyone here wants you to succeed.
I was able to get involved here and make a real difference.
I've met my closest friends here.
There's something for everyone to be involved with.
I've gained skills to succeed in the workforce.
It's been the best experience.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Nicole Pierce checking in, loving what she's seeing after that three-point basket. Michael Metz also checking in, watching here on the ICC Sports Network. 1:15 to go here. ICC 71, Northeast 66. Still a lot of time to go in this one, Jim.
Big possession right here. They're down by 5. They got the ball. If we can get a stop here and get the clock under a minute, feel good about this game.
Tigers with the basketball, pushing it into the front court. Kick it out in the corner. Dukes drives inside. His shot is up and good. Big basket there by Dukes. That's his first points of the game. And the Tigers take a timeout, and then the clock kept running after the timeout was called. So we'll see what they're going to add to the clock here. Right now it says 56.9. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And we're going to keep it here to see if they add any time to the clock. And the officials are talking it over with the scores table. Jim, that was a big basket there. Big basket of the night for James Dukes. And they are going to add 2 more seconds to the clock. So 1:01 to go here. 71-68 is the score. If you're the Indians in that situation, that's who you wanted to take the shot. You just didn't want to let him get that close to the basket. So timeout on the floor here. 1:01 to play. ICC 71, Northeast 68. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians came back from an 11-point deficit to win the first game of the night by the final score of 79-70. Indians trying to complete the sweep of the Tigers here. If you're watching here on the ICC Sports Network, Indians in red, Tigers in white. 1:01 to go here in the contest. ICC up 71-68 after a 3-point basket by Anderson that gave him 15 points on the night. Tigers are going to press. Turner will get it as we're with a minute to play. Turner puts this one up the floor to Minton, and ICC is going to put on the brakes here. See if the Tigers elect to foul. They're going to try to play it out defensively. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to foul James Turner. And Jim, we talked about it. Turner has been the man for the Indians over the last couple of games. And a chance for Turner to go to the line for a pair of free throws here. 47.7 seconds to play in this one. Turner has got 8 points, but just missed a pair of free throws. He's at the line for shooting 2. Really surprised there's not more noise in the gym right now. I won't keep it quiet myself. Turner makes the first one. Big one there, makes it 72-68 with 47 seconds to play. Mass substitutions coming into the game here for both teams. A little offense for defense on the part of the Tigers. Officials getting everyone set. ICC making sure they know who's got who defensively. So a chance here for Turner. As Turner kind of looking around, he's got to shoot it. He's got 10 seconds. And just barely gets that one off, but he makes it. Big pair of makes there for James Turner. He's got 10 points. So now ICC is going to put on a little bit of pressure here, force Northeast to turn it up the floor. Loose ball, nearly turned it over. Ooh, that would have been big, but the Tigers avoid the disaster there. A big-time jam thrown down by Bird. He's got 28 points, and he took flight on that one. And the Indians have it now up 73-70 with 30 seconds to play. Tigers come in from behind, and they foul him. And that is a foul. Cordwright can act the way he wants to right now, but he ran through the ball handler to try to get the basketball. Not meaning to call the coach out there, but he really just took off and acted like that was not a foul.
Yeah.
That was a hit that you'd like to see in the Northeast game. Football game, that is. So Anderson to the line here with the double bonus with 28.5 seconds to go. 73-70. Indians with the lead. 2 big free throws coming up here, Jim. Anderson, 2 dribbles and a spin. Puts the shot up and leaves it short. Well, if anything, that leaves it open for a chance at a three-point basket to tie it up. So Anderson would love to get his 16th point right here. 28.5 seconds to go. Davion Anderson at the line. And that one rattled all the way around the rim and eventually fell. Anderson's got 16 points. 74-70, ICC with the lead. 28.5 seconds to go in this one. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Don't go anywhere, folks. Back with more right after this.
Davis Ford in Fulton is built on customer service. It's been a founding pillar of Davis Ford since opening our doors in 1964. We are proud to announce winning the 2022 Ford President's Award for Customer Service. Davis Ford was the only dealer in Mississippi to achieve this award, marking a record-setting 20th time. Davis Ford would like to say thank you to our valued customers. We wouldn't be here without you and your commitment to us.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. 28.5 seconds. Big free throw made there by Davion Anderson. Makes it a 74-70 contest. ICC with the lead. Northeast with the basketball. Got to go the full length of the floor. The shot clock is off here. They've got to score in a hurry, Jim, and then commit a foul and hope ICC misses a free throw. Northeast was going to try to lob it in and let the ball roll down the floor as far as they could, but Dawkins was there to force them to pick it up. 20 seconds. Thought about the three, in and out of his hands, out of bounds, as Parr just, hands were a little slick there, Jim. The ball landed in the front row of the fans, and now with 19.7 seconds to play.
They got a foul.
Tigers have got a foul here. The Indians have got to take care of business from the free throw line. Wow. What a break there for the Indians.
Break for the Indians. They're going to try to steal. If they don't steal, they'll have to foul immediately.
They're going to send in what they feel is their best free throw shooters into the contest. Here are the Indians. 19.7 seconds to play here. Got to get the ball inbounds. Indians lead at 74-70. Then they turn it over. No foul call there, and I agree with the no call, Jim, as both players were fighting for position to try to get the basketball, and they turn them over, and now the ball to the Tigers on the baseline. More importantly for the Tigers, no time has went off the clock. 19.7 seconds to play here. Do the Tigers go for a quick 2, or they try to find a 3 to see if they can make it a 1-point
If
contest?
I'm them, you go for a quick 2. You try to get your best shot.
So it'll be Tiger ball here in front of the northeast bench. The referee trying to get the Tigers over there to realize where the ball is inbounded. Give credit to the referee because he could have easily set that one down and started his 5 count after blowing the whistle 2 or 3 times. So the Tigers inbounds it after turning it over on the previous possession. Bird with it, wanting to work. Got to get a shot up. He does. Shot is up and good with 14.9 seconds to go. Bird with his 30th point of the game and a timeout taken by the Tigers. 74-72 with 14.9 seconds to play.
Woo, he is big time. Wow, 6'3", can sky, and got a nice little shot. 30 points, keeping Northeast in the ball game.
Boy, you thought once you saw Northeast kind of try that three-pointer that went out of his hands and out of bounds that might have been the ball game. As a lot of fans started heading towards the door. Well, if they're turning on the radio or checking the score now here on the broadcast, they may be fighting to get back in here for this final 14 seconds. 14.9 seconds to go here. ICC 74, Northeast 72. Tigers will probably go for the steal. Once the Indians get the ball advanced beyond midcourt, then they'll foul. Don't want to let really more than about 5 seconds go off the clock in this situation. But right now for the Indians, we talked about on the previous possession, you got to get it inbound more than anything.
And we didn't the last possession.
So the Tigers will put on a press here. 74-72. And the Indians do get it in bounds. Graham now bounces it back to Dent. Dent throws this one up the floor to Anderson, and they're going to foul. And as I said, you don't let too much beyond 10 seconds go off the clock, or I should say below 10 seconds. Fouls with 9.3 to go here. And big free throws coming up for Davion Anderson. He's got 16 points, just coming off a 1-for-2 trip at the line on this last time he was at the strike. 74-72. Anderson at the line. I was going to say, if the Tigers are only going to leave one at to rebound, if I'm Anderson, I make the first one, miss the next one left, but they do put someone else in the paint now. So Davion with 16 points. 9.3 seconds to play. And a pair of kids run underneath the basket to try to distract Anderson, and he nailed it anyway, and a good job by the official telling the kids you can't do that. I like it. Kids trying to get in there and help.
They're trying to help their home team. I get it. It was innocent, very innocent.
17th point of the game there for Davion Anderson.
And didn't work, by the way.
It did not. Next free throw, nails that one. 18 now. The Indians just lay back, don't foul.
Do not foul.
Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no. Rebound to the Tigers.
Don't foul, don't foul.
And the three-pointer on its way, and that's going to do it. Indians get the win by the final score of 76-72 to sweep the Tigers out of Boonville. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
I'm sorry.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also a maestro of the clarinet. A famous speed solver.
Piece of cake.
A noted cheese connoisseur.
Limburger.
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as your final score here in Boonville. ICC picks up the 76-72 win to sweep Northeast on the evening here in Boonville. And Jim, your thoughts on that contest?
What an outstanding basketball game, both the girls and boys game. We like it because ICC won both games, but give Northeast a lot of credit. Great crowd, excuse me, great enthusiasm. Just so proud of the men's team tonight to find a way to win 76-72 to sweep the Tigers.
Take a look at some of those Little Caesars instant replays from tonight's contest. And, man, Jim, you said it. What a ball game. What an atmosphere. This is what rivalry basketball should be at the end of the night. And for us, we like the fact that we came away with a pair of wins. But let's go ahead and take a look at some scores tonight for both teams. Let's start with Northeast.
Starting with Northeast, and if you had to give a player the game for the entire game, Tyler Bird was magnificent.
Man, he was outstanding.
30 points to lead them. Ronnie Ellis had 5. C.J. Williams had 6. Hughes had 14. Holman had 6. Carter had 2. Dukes had 2. And Parr had 8. For the Indians tonight, leading them tonight, Davion Anderson, who we gave the player of the game to for our team, had 18. Minton had 14. Dawkins 8. Turner 7. Marcel Bridges had 13 early points. Gray Graham had 2. M.J. Smith had 3. A.J. Dent had a solid game, hit 11 points. 76-72 Indians.
Anderson had 10 points in the first half, but more importantly went 3 for 4 from the free throw line in that final 28.5 seconds to help the Indians pick up the win there. And Jim, I mean, you can't say anything else. The heart of the Indians, big-time play there. They fought, they scrapped. Credit the Tigers as well. They fought, they scrapped, came back to take a lead in the second half, but the Indians found a way to pull out the win.
No doubt about it. I like, very enthusiastic game, great crowd, great basketball, and the players, nobody got after each other. Nobody pointed at each other. They played hard. They had respect for each other. Great atmosphere and a great win for the ICC Indians.
Absolutely. And Jim, as I'm trying to fill out my final script here, that's going to do it here for tonight's contest as we'll continue to take a look at those highlights here on the broadcast. Renaissance Bank post-game report. We would like to thank tonight's sponsors, Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bonding Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Raising Cane's in Tupelo, Bank Okolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, Bagada's Mexican Restaurants, Max Homes, Samstown Market in Manatee, Prior Morrow Architects, and the ICC Wesley Foundation. Jimmy, got another point you want to make? Okay, I got you. I got you. ICC fans, remember to keep up with all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs by visiting letsgoicc.com and by following Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube page by searching Let's Go ICC. You can see highlights from both games tonight there, and later on this year, you'll be able to rewatch those games on our YouTube channel as well. Lady Indians and Indians will be back in action on Thursday when they host Pearl River at 5:30 and 7:30 at the Davis Event Center. If you can't make it to Fulton, we do want you to tune in right back here on the Red Channel for a pair of what should be good games there in Fulton. Lady Indians win by the final score of 79-70 over Northeast to improve to 15-0, 3-0 in conference play. Is that right, or 4-0? 3-0. And the Indians win 76-72 over the Tigers to improve to 17-2, 3-1 in conference play as well.
Lady Indians are 4-0.
Lady Indians are 4-0. Yes. That's where I missed it. Sorry, Jim. I had turned down your microphone to try to drown out some of the band. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's action and the Renaissance Bank postgame report. For Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry, Cal Brown, Matt Mallard, Jordan Allen, and our good buddy back home, Corey Leonard, I'm Adam Gore saying good night from Fulton. I want to say that again. It was a good night in Boonville. I said good night from Fulton, but it was a good night in Boonville as ICC picks up a big pair of wins over the rivals of Northeast. Have a good evening. See you Thursday. And as always,
Roll Tribe.
I want to turn it back up. Do it again, Jim.
Roll Tribe.
And another one, hashtag beat Northeast.
There you go.
Kirk Herbstreit is a man of many talents. Not only an athlete and a sportscaster, but also an expert cartographer, an amateur alchemist, a surprisingly gifted poet.
What rhymes with encroachment?
But his true talent lies in the art of banking.
With Renaissance Bank's great products, rewards, and easy-to-use online tools, every transaction is a masterpiece.
You might refer to Kirk as a Renaissance man.
But I call myself a Renaissance man.